heading up the mountain to check on those trail cameras I put out a week or so ago. Good morning. We just passed the guys doing the snow plowing. Woohoo! Good roads today. At least for part of the way. Spoiled dogs, but they're... Look at that. She knows how to roll the window down. I was just going to say, she's warm on your lap though, ain't she, Cindy?
Yeah.
Until she opens the window. Coming up here, we got lousy service. It was in and out, but Idaho Hillbilly just sent this. It's pretty funny. That's Cindy, 100%. And then this one too. Oops, maybe. There we go. I sent him Cindy's countdown. She's got this hideously ugly pig thing. I kind of like it though. It's a little chalkboard. This was yesterday. It's 60 days away now. By the time you see this, it'll be 59 days. Woohoo! Not plowing it out this direction, but it's still not too bad. It has been plowed. It's got a pretty good berm along the edges. The snow is a lot deeper than I thought. Come here, dogs. Come here, Dot. Little stubby-legged Dottie here. Watch this. Come on, Dots. Oh, she's. Well, that one, that's more solid. She disappeared here a second ago. Come on, you dogs. Come on. Let's go over this way. Come on. Come on. Come on, Lily. Come on. Oh, shoot.
You fell in.
You having fun, Lily? Go get it! You're such a screwball. Go on, go get him!
Come on, Dot. Come on.
Throw him a snowball, Cindy, over that way.
Come here, Dot.
Oh, it's bad when you have no legs.
Come on, guys.
So where are you going to go?
We'll stay here a little ways and back. I'll stay on the road.
Okay. Now she's going to take the dogs for a walk that direction. I'm going to try to get up this road where the cameras are. Like I said, I didn't really expect there to be quite this much snow. So, if it's over my boots, I'm not going. Come back and get my snowshoes. Close to boot tops, but I think I can do it. Yeah, it is over my boots. I can get onto where the tire ruts were a little bit better. Oh man, that's a long ways up here. I don't know if I want to walk up there that far. One thing about trail cameras, I don't have to go get them until spring if I don't want to. My batteries are probably not very good right now, though, if they are even working at all. Oh, man. So this is where those otter tracks were a while back. And it snowed last night, maybe an inch. Down at our house up here, it might have been a couple, 3 inches or more. But, oh boy. There really isn't a lot of tracks. There's some older ones here. Driving in here, of course, I'm watching the whole time, both on the edges of the road and down through the trees. Anything that looked possibly big enough to be a wolf, you stop and you look at. But today, there wasn't anything. Not even anything looked big enough to be a deer. Oh, man. I didn't expect there would be this much snow up here. You know, snowshoes, even with those, I don't think they'd help me with this. It's pretty fluffy. The best snowshoe snow is the kind you can walk about 2 or 3 steps without breaking through. And when you do, it's up to your waist. And it's got a crust on it. With snowshoes, you can scoot right along for miles and never break through. But if it's fluffy, your snowshoes will still sink in maybe 6 inches. And then every step, you got all the weight of the snow on top of your snowshoes to carry. And they just don't work. And when the weather warms up some and the snow becomes wet, it's just as bad, because then it sticks to your snowshoes and they're really heavy. But they're very useful. I mean, snowshoes are a lifesaver in a lot of ways, but you're kind of limited. They don't work with just any old snow. This stuff, I don't think they do me any good. My snow dog, I might be able to get up here with that. If the snow's too fluffy with it, it kind of burrows under too, but I bet I could do it with that. I wish I had thought about that and loaded it up. It would have been kind of fun. I haven't used that in a long time. Anyway, these cameras are quite a ways up here, so I better get going, huh? So far, just squirrel and rabbit tracks. There was looked like an older set, probably coyote or fox, but nothing bigger so far. These are more rabbits here. This road here is the first place that I ever saw wolf tracks. I was working for a rancher, and it had to be, they turned them loose here in '95, and so it had to be probably right in there, 95, 6, 7, somewhere in there. And we were gathering cattle out of here, horseback, which was always a lot of fun. And we come across a set of wolf tracks right somewhere right about where I'm at right now. And I was shocked at how big they were. They were bigger than my horse hoofs. It's over my boots. And even with that neat gusset thing that you can close up tight, snow's getting down inside. I got scrawny little chicken legs. Oh boy. Okay, so here, those tracks, big enough to be Bigfoot. But it's where they're soft. If you look over here, up there, they're on top of the snow, and they were behind me too. It looks like it's probably a fox. Through this part, he's just jumping. Well, one thing about it, been nobody up here since I put my cameras out. Whew. I think the first one should be right in here somewhere. The next one's down a little further, but I was going to take them out, or keep them in, and just swap the batteries out. But I think I'll probably go ahead and pull them out. The batteries don't last worth a darn in the snow. And I was going to buy some lithium ones. They do last pretty good. They're good batteries, but holy smokes, 8 AA flashlight batteries is $31. So I bought these things. They're a cheap battery. These were less than $3.98, something like that. It says they're Ultra Max. They're just alkaline though, and I don't know if they're any good, but for less than $4 for 8 compared to 31, it's kind of hard to justify it. Well, I don't know. The alkaline ones might be better in the long, or the lithium might be better in the long run, but I can buy quite a few of these for the same price. Well, anyway, go find these cameras. I think I'm just going to pull them out. I don't see any reason to leave them. There's hardly any tracks here. These ones here, they're older. They're small. They're probably a fox. The rest of these are just snow falling off trees. They're not tracks at all. Now, you always wonder if somebody's going to find your cameras, kind of get paranoid over it. And I have had people find them. I've only had one stolen. But you know, if you're not really looking for them, they do blend in really very well. I bought, after Christmas time, the little second-hand store in town, I bought one of those little tabletop fake Christmas trees. I think what I'm going to do is cut off some of the branches and hot glue them to my cameras to help hide them even more, but I'm not really sure you really need to. Those people that found it this spring, or fall I guess it was, it was kind of funny. They were smiling and waving at the camera and laughing about it, so at least they didn't take it. I gave up chaining them to a tree a long time ago. I figure, you know, if people are willing to steal them, even if they don't steal them, they're probably just going to break them anyway, or take the card out, or whatever. I don't know. I've only had one stolen. That was during that forest fire. And I'd had to be one of the fire crew because the roads were all closed because of the fire. They wouldn't let anybody in there. Now my other camera is behind this great big tree here. I think I'll walk in front of it and see if it picks me up or not. I don't know, like I say, the batteries, it's been so cold, I'd be surprised if they're any good. Well, there we go. Smile for the camera. So looking here where I'm got the camera pointed, I don't see any tracks at all. I bet there's nothing on it. But let's find out. I brought my card reader. Well, there's actually 10 videos on there. The screen is too dark to see. I have to wait till we get home and look on the computer. This camera only has one video. It doesn't even have me walking up to get it. Not encouraging at all. So, most likely my batteries just got cold and quit working on that one. The other one, I got 10 videos. Hopefully there's something of interest. But, all down the hill here. But, you know, with the lithium ones have stayed working, maybe. They're pretty good. But, look at all these electric cars right now that won't recharge and nobody's able to use because it got cold. I think that's actually kind of funny. But anyway, 8 batteries. Both of these cameras only take 4. I have one that takes 12. But 8 batteries is $31. Most of these cameras, I've got some I paid $100 for. Most of them were right around 60. So disposable batteries for half the price of the camera, I just can't see doing that. They might be worth it, but it's a lot of money. One thing about it, if I keep doing this, I will be in better shape. That comedian Ron White, he said that his doctor told him he needed to get in shape. And he told him, "Doc, round is a shape." I like that guy. Well, there's the truck. Hopefully Cindy's back down to it. Oh, man. I had high hopes for this spot. The last place that I found a wolf turd this season was on this road. And I was pretty sure they were going to come back. But then the weather changed. It snowed a lot more than what it was. I don't even see deer tracks up here now. So if there's nothing for them to eat, they're not going to be here. And they've followed the deer and followed the elk. Oh, I gotta try a new spot. There's another place north of town that kind of a winter ground for the elk. There's probably some wolves hanging around up in there someplace. But that, as far as the reimbursement money goes, it's a $500 area, where this is a $2,000 area. I'd have to catch 4 of them to equal 1 on this side. I'd really like to find some over here, but right now all I'm doing is spending gas. I'm having a good time, but it's expensive. This gas is eating me up. So anyway, hope Cindy's at the truck. Go on down and go back home, see what's on this camera, if anything at all. Bad we don't have the shotgun. I think Chuckers are open till February sometime. January 31st, Cindy said. But you have to have a shotgun. You can't shoot them with a 22 or anything. They're tasty little guys. Should have brought your 410, Cindy.
Yeah.
Didn't even think about it. Oh, here comes another one. Got cold feet. Okay, kids, out of the way.